Hi everyone, this is Koshi Singh from Pep Talk India, and today we're going to talk about writing skills. As a lot of members, you people have been asking for the writing skills for a rookie, for amateur. So I must tell you, this video is not just going to help a rookie. The people who do not know, who haven't got started with writing very much because they are not very much sure of their own writing skills, but also the people who have been writing for a long time, because there are teeny tiny detail. There are some nitty gritty that I believe even the people who have been writing for a long time often forget. So let's get started. So what is the first one in my list? The first one is read a lot. You must be wondering that is it something new? Of course it is. I'll tell you why. Most of the people tell you read a lot, but they don't tell you what to read to improve your writing skills, right? So what to read is something that I'm going to tell you, and what to read is read anything, and especially something that is going to help you in your career, so that when you have to type a mail, you do not ramble around, you do not stay unsure that I don't know what I have to really type in my email, right? So what is next? The second in the list of writing skills of today's video is to write as much as you can. Well, writing comes from writing. A lot of people tell it, but I see people being frustrated what to write all the time. I cannot simply take a pen and paper out and I can just go on rambling anything, but the truth is you just have to ramble anything on the piece of paper. Why? Because writing is like mathematical skills. There are just few formulas, and then you have to master it by practicing hell lot of time. So you just have to practice again and again and again and again. Remember, learning to write better is like learning to be good at mathematical practice, right? So yeah, what is next in the list is something that I practice very often is to take help from some writing app, right? So like what I do is I have installed an extension of grammarly.com, right? Grammarly.com. You can get this link in the description below as well. So grammarly.com helps you write correct grammar wise, in not just grammar wise but also the punctuation they correct. So there are two versions of it. One is free, which you can use it from now onwards, and second is premium. And I honestly, if I tell you that, I do not find a lot of difference in either of them. Why? Because the major correction that I see in the second one, the later one, that means premium version, that has is that corrects your writing style, and that's where my next tip comes from. You do not literally have to copy anybody's writing style, because writing style is an individual's style, individual's showmanship. Okay, when I started writing, and I used to write some of the articles, and I saw people saying, some people would like write these sentences in this particular manner. So I wondered initially, being an amateur, being of course a rookie, but after reading a lot of good writers, I realized that your writing style is an essence of your personality. So you do not literally have to copy somebody else's writing styles. What do you mean by writing style is very simple. The way you put the words, the kind of word you use in your writing, the kind of sentences you use, right? The kind of transitional words, transitional phrases you use. These all things are supposed to be quite personal. So let it be personal, okay? And next in the list is write short sentences, and this is especially useful for the people who haven't been into writing ever, especially, right? So once you start writing, you feel like I have made a lot of grammatical mistakes, I do not know how to connect sentences, so connectors are not fine, punctuations are not being correct. So the very simple idea is going to help you to get started is to write short sentences, right, where you do not use a lot of connectors. Instead of saying either one of you can come with me, or neither of you can come with me, you can say you can come with me, and then full stop, you cannot come with me. Of course, this is not the perfect style of writing, but this is something that we call step number one in order to be better a writer. I hope these tips are going to help you a lot. And I am not mentioning so many other tips that I can give you, is just because of one reason, and that reason is that we have from Pep Talk India, of course, we have one book, Writing 101, that has almost all the tips that you need to get started with your writing, to improve your writing, to check on your mistakes that you have been making in your writing, right? So you can buy that book from our website, or a link I am going to give you in the description below as well, as on Amazon you can find it, Writing 101, and buy it, read it, use it, or keep it like a guidebook whenever you start you sit with your writing practice, right? And rest of other skills, rest of the other tips related to writing, like punctuations, how to take care of that, like grammatical mistakes, how to literally work on these two or any other writing flaws, that I'm going to help you with in the next video, whether it is next or next to next, or simply you can go and buy the book Writing 101. Bye bye.